Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you, so thank you so much for joining me today. Now today is the 6th of May 2022. It's a Friday, the day of Venus, and we've also got a really interesting transit that's happening today. Mercury in Gemini is sextiling Venus in Aries. So Mercury being in Gemini, it's in its home. It's it's either at home in Virgo or in Gemini. And Mercury in Gemini really helps us to just be. It's beneficial for our communications, for how we interact with others, how we get our message across. And then also we have Venus in Aries, which kind of helps us with our drive and our passion and our goals. It's very, very passionate. So, I mean, like the energy is that of business, how you interact with others, how you put things across. But also, if you're an individual who isn't associated to any kind of company or anything, you're a freelancer, this is going to be a great day for you to put out your message. A great day, and even if you're not putting out your message, it's going to be a really, really good day for you to just feel into yourself, to just feel like you're making progress with what you're doing. To really admire the love that you have for what you're doing, and just understand why your passions are what they are. So, fabulous day for Friday, particularly for Venus Day. So let's see what the cards have to say about this. And dear Spirit, what messages would you like to convey to the collective today? Let's just see. I'm really feeling like this pink tourmaline vibes, anything to do with the heart chakra. A really good position for the heart chakra is the camel position. If you just Google that or just look it up. But it's a real heart opening exercise. Anything that's going to get you to kind of lift your heart up to the sky is really great. So the Knight of Wands. Wow, yeah, I'm feeling that passion today for sure. And look at those greens. I was also drawn towards green. Green is also, so greens and pinks, they're the colour of the heart chakra. Watermelon tourmaline is really great if you have any of that. Death. Six of Cups reversed. The Chariot reversed. And the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Strength. Wow. Bottom of the deck energy is the Eight of Wands reversed. Okay, so we've got like a real kind of, it seems like, and then the Page of Cups. Wow. All right. Okay. If you're awaiting a message from someone, it seems like there's still some delay on it. We've got two cards which indicate movement and they're both reversed. It's almost like there's an expectation of something to happen, like something was meant to happen. There was an expectation about somebody's supposed to be doing something. Usually this person is, or this, it could be a situation, it could even be you as well. Usually there may be this sense of like moving forward. There may be this sense of kind of taking action. And here I don't see it. And it's almost like a history of not doing that. I get a sense of unreliability here. Somebody who you can't rely on. The Knight of Wands is not reversed, but it is a Knight of Wands. It's almost like somebody who talks a lot. It's not the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, but I don't know, I just get the sense that somebody who like chats the chat and doesn't really do what, doesn't follow through. And what's interesting is that because we have death and strength here, it's almost like there's a realization that this is the case. This Seven of Pentacles reversed is telling me that there was this, this gestation period somewhere where you've got to be like kind of grateful for what you've got because things are kind of cooking. There's nothing there. You realize it's like you have to start again in that respect. You have to like look at something that's a little bit more reliable in order to keep yourself in a space where you can be, you don't lose your temper, where you don't behave in a way that you might regret. You don't rush forward in any kind of way that is going to stop you from like you don't make any hasty decisions. I'm saying there just seems this kind of like stepping back. With this, I get that you've tried to come across in a way which has been charming. You've tried to be loving. You've tried to be giving. But it's really interesting because tulips, I don't know, but I don't find that tulips last very long. Yeah, I just get a sense of it doesn't last a long time. And with these dolphins coming out and just the overall demeanor of the Page of Cups, there's just a very flowery, I just feel like it's very flamboyant kind of vibe. It's almost like you're trying to charm someone. Usually, yeah, that's what it is. So you usually use your sense of charm to get yourself through a situation, but it's almost like you're done with it. You're like, I can't be bothered with it, because I've done everything I can. And it's really interesting with this death, it's where the lotus is coming through. This is the Kundalini rising, and then you've got it coming through. It's actually a breakthrough. I'm really liking these two cards here. It's almost like you've been through quite a bit of suffering. You suffered some real disappointments, because I don't see this Knight of Wands as very encouraging. On the other hand, I also see that this could be you in a sense of determination, that you just want to try and get over it because the disappointment has been so real. But I do kind of see this card as someone who's disappointed you, or even a situation that's disappointed you. More so a person, or maybe even a group of people, and they're just not playing ball. They're just not going the way that you want them to. Everything is going that way. And when it goes that way, that says to me that it's going backwards. Whereas like if it's going towards that way, of course, it depends how I'm reading and what I'm reading. But if it's going towards that way in the respect of the tarot, then it's moving forward. And we've got these two powerhouses here, strength and death. They're very powerful cards. And then you've got the Page of Cups here that just kind of tells me this. Yeah, you're not playing ball with it. You're not playing ball with the situation. I am getting the sense that you're a loner in a situation, I'm not seeing like a partnership or anything like that. But take what resonates. I'm seeing, yeah, this was a situation that there's two things. It's either bad memories, or it's either a good memory that's gone sour. So it used to be good, but it's not anymore. And yeah, I kind of get that sense. I'm feeling very Seven of Cups here as well. Yeah, which is why I'm saying that it could be something that you believed was a good situation, or you believed it came from a good. It probably did, there were probably like good memories that you've really attached to, because remember, our memory is punctuated by the sense of emotion that we have attached to the memory. So if a memory was really good, that's going to color like the whole situation. You're going to think about like how great it was, when really to someone else it might not have been. So it's all a factor perspective. And then that could have been allowing you to continue in a situation for a while, which, you know, is kind of indicative of the Seven of Pentacles. It's that sense of you know, you've been working hard, you feel like you've got it. And it's interesting how we've got the chakras here, and then you've got this symbolism, which is the symbolism of Sahasra, which is the lotus and that color, and she's holding it up there, but guess what, it's down here at the moment. So it's almost like and then that you have the Muladhara chakra, which is there, which kind of says to me that there's a bit of an imbalance there. But we don't have any we don't have temperance, we don't have Two of Pentacles, we've got cups, we don't have any swords. So it seems to me like this is like happening under the rate, like nobody's talking about this, nobody's actually saying anything about this. God, no, it feels very frustrating, if I'm honest. It's no wonder strength is here. And look at her, she's just like, what you doing, lion? Just give me a break. And then obviously, and look at that as well. Look at the way that they're both looking. They're both looking towards this way. And, you know, but it's this image, isn't it? And then there's a dragon there as well. So it's this image. Almost that like this image of this nice kind of character is actually like that. And it's like, oh God, I have to deal with this. All right, just keep it away. And, you know, you've tried. I see that Page of Cups is like you've been trying. But you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink, right? So... just to let you know, I didn't say that at the beginning, actually. I'm reading with the Rainbow Heart Tarot. This is the Prism Oracle. Oh, look at that. Trust. And it was reversed. You don't trust the situation. Of course you don't. Of course you don't trust it. I wouldn't trust this. I wouldn't trust it at all. Bottom of the deck energy is abundance. Okay, right. So there's a step. There's a step that needs to be taken. What's down here? I saw that. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm seeing it. So essentially, and that was the Nine of Swords reversed. And I said that we didn't have any swords, and there it pops. I did see that before. So there's this sense of getting over... you know, you're like, it's almost like you have been worrying about this for a long time. You've been worrying about this. You've been worrying about the situation. You've been trying everything that you can to try and get over the situation. You've been like trying every avenue. You've been like, you know, talking with people. You've tried changing your perspective. You've tried doing quite a lot of stuff. And you've come at it with like love, but you've realized that there's nah, you can't do it. Can't do it. You've tried everything. Look, you've gone through all the chakras. You've gone through like what the base is, you know, you've tried to create something. You've tried to like allow, like see if keep your ego in check. You've tried to come with love. You've tried to speak your truth in a really loving way. You've also tried to like see things in a particular perspective that's helping you to see the like long, the kind of long game of the situation, you know, the higher self of the situation, your higher self's perspective of the situation, and then you're like, oh God, it's not working. I just have to let it go. So yeah, sorry, but yeah, so that's what's happening here. Thanks for the confirmation with that beeping, if you can hear that. I just realized yesterday I talked about beeping and you couldn't hear it, but you might be able to hear that. But I think, I'll be honest with you, my loves, I think that's all I've got for you today, because it's pretty clear in this situation. Yeah. So anyway, my darlings, as I said, like, I think, God, that's such a weird beep. It slowed down. Yeah, so I think That's all I have. Because as I said, I think it's a group situation. I think that you like it's also that you. It seems to me like you've tried to get people to come around to your way of thinking. You've tried to like get help, and it hasn't happened. It hasn't happened. Yeah, but then on the upside of this is something that's really evolutionary for your growth. You know, always remember that when we're in situations that challenge us, that make us feel that we're like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why are we even here? How can we move forward? This is the universe putting us in a space where we're going to be able to just challenge ourselves and help us to grow, help us to be that plant that pushes through the bone of the skull, because of, almost like the ego has formed this protective layer, but then we kind of push through, and this is the kind of the flower of enlightenment, the flower of understanding and realization. So it's a tough reading, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel heavy. I feel kind of like, oh, kind of vibe. But there is a sense of evolution and growth. And in the respect of this trust card, I feel that, remember, the one person that you can trust is yourself. And really reinforcing that sense of trust within yourself will allow you to put out the vibration that will allow people that resonate on that vibration of trust towards you like a magnet. I hope you enjoyed that reading today. It was a really interesting reading. Please do like the video if you did like it. Subscribe for more. Please do look through all of the titles as well, because they're all timeless. Whenever you find them, it'll be right for you. You know, if you resonate with any of the titles, yeah, just have a look. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, my loves. Take care and have a beautiful May the 6th. Bye.